Good afternoon and welcome to my informative speech about the effects of anxiety. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, most of the days come to some point where we have anxiety. Like in the morning, if you're a student, I know I wake up with anxiety. So that's point example one. Anxiety can be beneficial to everyone in every circumstances. We encounter with anxiety every day. For example, I encounter different types of anxiety from my family members to friends and even to coworkers. Anxiety has its good and its bad views. Family is the first anxiety factor we encounter commonly. I have a dramatic auntie, so that pulls a lot of energy out of me. When gathering, we got to be prepared for the type of day ahead. So, like, if I got to go to the store, I got to have money. I got to know what I'm going to the store for. I gotta know if they're gonna have a high crowd of people, so I'm gonna be shopping for a long time. My day can't be strenuous to that one event. Second of all, there are many times we go beyond the duty of care when we can trigger more anxiety. Like for encounters, your auntie get an altercation with her husband. You're there. You're the person on the outside getting the feedback. Do you get the same anxiety that I get?
Yeah,
For what? What type of anxiety?
the anxiety of the fact that you feel what the person is feeling and you don't know how to handle the situation. You're trying to find the best way to handle the situation. The anxiety of the excitement of, trying to get it. You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You just like, what should I do?
Trying to be there for the person
Yeah,
that so you can get a solution for it.
yeah.
I feel the
You
same way. So we can find coping mechanisms to help that situation. We find like, okay, a good thing to say that can help them ease where they arguing at. Second of all, we have friends that are very important to us. That friend that we go out and have drinks with, don't you feel like a relief when you're going out and drink? Oh, friend, I had a long week.
hmm
That's like a coping mechanism that you need when you have that anxiety from a whole day of stress. And vacations planned with friends, that's a lot because you know you want to have a lot of fun. So you have to plan out. That's another stress, anxiety that you don't know that can happen, that could trigger at any time. You're having too much fun. You're throwing up. You're too excited. Certain things, can trigger anxiety. But having others who can, come to terms with you in life and know, like, I'm here for you. I understand that friendship there is very, very much important to have to accompany in life. Third, coworkers. Some coworkers you can't barely communicate with. Some have different background cultures too. Say if you're talking to an international coworker that's from Jamaica. If I was coming from Jamaica, could you understand most of the words that are coming out of my mouth? It's fast grammar, so broken down English, you'll look at them with a gesture, and that's like a disrespect. So communication with them is totally, you
Different.
know, biased sometimes. Our gestures are disrespect gestures. The look someone in the eye from another culture is disrespect. To not look someone in the eye from a different culture is disrespect. So, you got to find out more about that person before you have a communication with that person. That's very much, I saw a lot of people get into fights, people get into lawsuits behind communication, but just because that person was damaged by what you said. If I'm American and you watch something on TV about Americans and you say, "Oh, you act just like this person," you just evil. But everything is your life you live off of religion. That person can be affected by what you say if that person's in front of someone that's of religion too. You get what I'm saying? Communication is everything. Fourth, family, friends, and coworkers all commingle together. We make the world work history work. So by us being affected, you get that same anxiety of stress that they get. So it's important to cope with